me named heir of Slytherin, the Dark Lord, George R.R. Martin. Yes. It fills me with great pleasure to be here with you tonight. So much so it gives me goose pimples on my totally not snake-like man flesh. It almost gives me as much pleasure as a certain boy. A boy who lived. Of course, I'm talking about Bran Stark, who, as you remember, was comically pushed out of a window and hilariously crippled at the end of one of my books, Game of Thrones. But I'm not here to talk about Game of Thrones. I'm here to talk about my new book, not the Winds of Winter. No. This is my magnum opus. It's my new book, The Sauces of Ice and Fire, my unholy pilgrimage to taste the vilest sauces in the Muggle world, by Dark Lord George R.R. That's a typo over there. Don't look at that part. In this wicked tome, I test every concoction of sauces from A to Z, from Arby's 3-pepper sauce to the Arby's horsey sauce. I'm going to be honest, I never made it out of Arby's. Why would I leave? They have all the meats. But I feel like I've proved who I am, you know. I feel like everyone buys that I'm really George R.R. Martin and totally not Voldemort, who took Polyjuice Potion to take his place in the show. Except one person on this dais. I feel like one person isn't convinced. You looking at me with that smug look like you think you know who I am. You know nothing about me, Mr. King. No. I can feel your waves of incredulity coming at me like a foul stench, like something as foul as Arby's Bronco Berry sauce. Which I quite frankly found a little too tart, and that's why I gave it 2 out of 5 Horcruxes in my New York Times bestseller book, The Sauces of Ice and Fire. Yes. But you bother me, Stephen King. You sit there with your stolen title of king, even though you're a lowly scribe. You are king of nothing, sir. You are king of lies and possibly cocaine. So that's why I feel that I need to let you know that there's only one king here today, and it is I, the king of dark wizards, the great Lord George R.R. Martin. Abracadabra! Yeah! Delayed reaction. Woo! Someone better check on him. I don't know what's going on. Maybe a little bit too much of Bertie Bott's nose candy, if you know what I mean. Hermione, is that you, Hermione? I haven't seen you in years. You look different. I can't face it. Are you taller? I think your hair is about the same. I think is it because you're black now? Black as the Arby's black peppercorn ranch, which makes every salad taste like a cool summer breeze. Which is why I gave it 5 out of 5 Horcruxes. In my book, The Sauces of Ice and Fire, the most selected Pizza Hut book. Somehow, in the 1980s. I'm sorry, I gotta go back to Hermione here. I'm a little confused. I'm not trying to be mugglist or anything, but it's just weird because if you were black this whole time, you would have had a more racially sensitive name that J.K. Rowling would have come up with, like Kingsley Shacklebolt or Kunta Kinte Jefferson. I'm just a little confused by this. Either way, I hate that you're here. You're really quite annoying, Hermione. And oh, hold on, I have to sneeze. Excuse me. Abracadabra! Choo! Oh man. I tell you, that Ohio Valley air can really make your allergies flare up. Oh, so I have a fun game we can play. Who on this dais has written a book that uses the N-word 219 times? Raise your hand. That's shocking to me, Mr. Twain. I was referring to the word nectar, which is how I refer to Arby's Dijon honey mustard dipping sauce 219 times in my Leo award-winning book, The Sauces of Ice and Fire. Pray tell, what word did you use 219 times? What was it? I can't hear you. Let me come closer to you. Let me slither over here. What word was it?
Probably necromancer.
No, I don't think so. It did start with an N. You're almost there. Yeah. It couldn't be anything as bad as like saying mudblood or house elf, right? It starts with an N. Would you like to buy a vowel?
Nuts. Nuts. That was probably what I said.
Tell you, I would like to buy a vowel. The letter A. For
Oh, my stars and goes.
You look familiar to me. Were you in Azkaban? You must have been, because as every dark wizard knows, and obese muggle high fantasy author knows, it's that you get a pin in Azkaban, you get a pin in your head every time you give a blowjob for a prison butterbeer. Which is redundant, since everyone knows butterbeer is already made of fermented wizard's jizz. Speaking of things that are as delicious as wizard's jizz, Arby's Red Ranch sauce is like having a wizard's orgy in your gullet. Which is why I gave it 3 out of 5 Horcruxes in my Pulitzer Prize winning book, The Sauces of Ice and Fire. You know what it is I know you from? We matched one time on Grindr. Yes. I sent you what I thought was a really clever, witty, ice-breaking opening message, and you totally ghosted me. Oh. It's okay. I've been going to therapy. I'm much better at accepting rejection. By which I mean I used to torture people who rejected me. Now I just flat out kill them. Oh, I'm running out of time. Polyjuice potion wearing out. Johnny Depp. Oh, I saw your performance in Crimes of Grindelwald, and it was cheesy. Cheesier than Arby's cheddar cheese sauce. And the #1 Scholastic Book Fair award winning book, The Sauces of Ice and Fire. Oh, there's 2 more times I'm bringing this up. So you know. Yes, I would say that movie was terrible. I would say it was a cinematic equivalent of the Cruciatus Curse. Until I saw Mordecai. More like Mordecai! Pirates of the Caribbean, more like Pirates of the Hasbian. JK, hypothetically, were I a dark wizard that is slowly transitioning into a snake, would you have a fucking problem with that? No, I think you would. Abracadabra! Thought that would get more of an applause. So. Yeah, fucking Delbra. Doesn't get any more roasted than that. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Oh, I'm having a bit of a problem here. Oh God. I should have really rehearsed this more before the show. It's a tricky trend. Oh. Hi. So, as you might have guessed, I am actually Lord Voldemort. Heir Slytherin, he who shall not be named. So I had to sneak in here because I wanted to be closer to a certain boy. Hello, Harry. It's been a long time. Why don't you come over here and give Uncle Voldy a hug? Come here. Come here. Here, we'll get over here. Come here. Oh, this is nice, Harry. Is it nice for you?
No.
I know you don't mean that, Harry. This is almost as delicious as Arby's spicy buffalo sauce, which has as much of a bite as a Hungarian horntail. So why I give it 5 out of 5 Horcruxes. And Harry Potter's favorite new book, The Sauces of Ice of Fire. Seen up there, available on Amazon. Oh, Harry, it's been a while. You've filled out a little bit. I guess I can't complain. As you notice, I still have a bit of a gut too. That's from the Polyjuice potion, Harry.
I doubt it.
Oh no, it just hasn't worn off all the way. It's not because I'm an emotional eater. I have a gift for you, Harry. Would you like to see it?
I don't know.
It's more of a confession.
Oh no.
Buttons are really hard to take off, Harry. I should probably just do one of these. I hope the buttons didn't hurt anyone. It's hard to see with this mask, Harry.
Hey, stop! Expelliarmus!
Oh!
Did that work? Sit the fuck down! Lord Voldemort, everybody!
I don't like you anyway.
I kind of just want to end the show right there. But I guess Deus Resurrectus and we're all back. Is that... Jesus.